Yeah.
Why are you spam calling me at 8:20 p.m.?
I hate those spam calls.
I hate them too.
But
I
now I
screen
have to
every
answer
one
them.
of them.
Now I have
No,
to answer.
So I've got, I don't know if it's a Google Fi thing or if it's an Android thing, but I have a button. It says screen call, and it just like I click that and it reads to them, "Hi, the person you've reached is using a screening service from Google, and we'll get a transcript of this call. Go ahead and say your name." And they just, if they hang up, I go spam detected, block, and that number will never call me again. That's sorted.
Nice.
So I don't have to deal with fucking Patel trying to deal with my car's extended warranty or whatever the fuck nonsense that person was calling about.
Oh, I texted you guys this earlier this week that I got a message or a bullshit call. It didn't even say spam alert. It usually does now. But it was just some bullshit number, and because of like my basement flooding and like I'm expecting like different numbers from different areas for adjusters, I'm answering everything very quickly. And I answer it and immediately I hear like try like a muted down like Indian accent, like, "Hello, I am calling about a existing problem with your Microsoft account." And I was like, "All right, I bet, buddy, I bet." Okay. And then he hung up and everything. And usually that you only get one of those, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then a couple minutes later, I got another call. I didn't pay attention to what the number was. I need to use Kyle's block feature in the future. And I got it again. It was that same guy going, "Hello, I am working on a problem with your Microsoft account." And I was like, "Excuse me, I believe that you're mistaken. I am the one working on your Microsoft account." He hung up on me, I think, before I finished. But I went like way over the top with the Indian accent. I don't know. That gave me a really great like 2 p.m. pump. I was like, didn't block his number. Maybe he'll call back. So
You just saved him as a contact. Microsoft account.
Keep calling.
I always get fearful that like my grandparents are gonna answer one of those phone calls and not know, like just the basic, like even to ask, like I have 3 PCs here. Which one are you talking about? Or just even anything basic to tell them to screen. Like they wouldn't even know. They would, computers to them, they're such deep in the boomer era. They'd be like, "Oh, whatever I got to do to get out of this conundrum, but I don't want to deal with it."
My mother-in-law, so we cared for her in her last years, and she had cancer and anyway, deteriorated towards the very end. And people would send her bills, and she would just want to pay them, like it was an emergency to pay fake bills. You know, they just tell her out of the blue she owed things for like a roof. It's like, you're living in our guest house. What?
Which roof do you think this is for? Oh, your brain is deteriorating. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Right.
Imagine how good that roofing company's day was. Like, we got one.
We got one. We're
have
saved.
No, we helped her with all those decisions she didn't get, Rob. But,
of course.
I got one a while back, and for a split second, I was like, "Oh no, what is this?" Because it was like a package containing narcotics has been intercepted on the way to you. And I was like, "Not again!"
I promise I didn't order it this time.
Yeah, and I was like, because that's what I was saying. I was like, "Someone sent me narcotics to fuck with me. No, this time they're not gonna believe me now." It's like the boy who cried wolf. Yeah. I was like, "Shit!" And it's like, you need to send X amount of money to the blah 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 to sort this out. And I was like, "Oh, they'd be here. They wouldn't be sending me voicemails." So like they just show up for this sort of thing.
It's like when you get a call from the IRS where it's like, "Hey, you owe back taxes. We have no information on who you are or what state you're in." It'll even be like, "Hello, sir or madam." Like, you owe back taxes.
Yeah, my dad got a call and they were like, I don't remember the exact specifics, but it was something like, "We're just trying to confirm your identity, sir. Can you read us your social security number?" And he's like, I think he might have given it to him. And and so then they know who he is. He's like, yeah, Mr. Myers, we've got this issue with this, that, and the other, and you owe this much of this. And he calls me and he's like, I got a call and they said this, and that. This doesn't seem right to me, but I don't know what's going on. I'm like, yeah, did they know your name immediately or only after you gave them a little information? He's like,
I gave him my social security.
I think it was after I gave them my social that they knew my name. shit. He's like, yeah. Whenever that happens, the first thing you do is like, who am I? They're like, hey, we got a problem with your taxes. Oh yeah, what's my name? And they're like, valued customer. Yeah, it's those scam artists are. They cast a wide net, and they only need to catch a fish here and there because there's no overhead to scamming someone from Nigeria.
Thank God you were there. They'd almost caught your dad on the line.
Yep. I don't think he was going to bite. He was very suspicious. He was like, "What is this? What's going on here?" And I was like, yeah. I think you're safe since you didn't really give him anything too pertinent. But yeah, don't.
Other than your social security number.
Yeah.
Are you aware of any loans being taken out in your name?
Well, I got him a credit monitoring thing a while back so he could keep an eye on everything, and he'll get an alert on his phone if anything happens there. So it's like, he's pretty safe.
Well, that's good. Taking good care of him.
It's kind of politics, but you guys been following the